Welcome back on Dynamo, and today I want to propose you what I bought from the Greenstuffworld, and it's a sort of second part of what I bought the last year with the video that you can find up here or in the description from that site, and it's critically referring of what it will be my next steps for the channel, for the miniatures that I want to prepare. So now we can start with the unboxing of this package. So we can now open, move and start to see what there is inside here. And now we can see that the last part that I bought about this order, it's related to bases, MDF bases. In particular, these over one are related to my usage of the bases for miniatures like the Knights, Black Knights and so on, and also for example the wolves, because the most part of them are still on the square and rectangular basis. So to adapt them to use for house, I needed to use them in this way. I bought also other type of bases because I needed also, for example, to create some special models and so on. The round ones will be used for bat swarms, spirituals and so on, and the bigger one it will be used for the dreadnoughts. And these are a great amount of oval bases because I have a lot of models to modify, and so I needed a bit of them. I bought anyway other types of bases because I wanted to be able to create personalized bases for my miniatures, also for stormcast and so on. So create and have the access to different types of bases. And at the bottom of everything there are the biggest bases that I bought. Maybe I didn't buy enough of them, but I wanted to try them before, so I bought these because I found them quite useful for my minions, for the Seraphon basis one that I needed. And one of the main reasons because I did this order it's for this, the blue stuff, because I needed other blue stuff to realize other projects that I have in mind, and I needed to replicate some accessories to make them because they are not anymore available. So it's quite interesting, this type of using. If you want to comment under here, I can bring you also a way to use such blue stuff for your usages. Anyway, I have in preparation one video related to a great usage of such blue stuff, even if not making scene the usage itself. Anyway, the product that you can realize using such a thing in a different way. So it can be really quite interesting one. Now we have something that I bought on a whim, and it's a role pin related to Necron, because I have a lot of miniatures about Necron. It's one of the army that I wanted to develop, and I was missing such a type of thing to realize the basis for such army. So I decided to buy it to start and to finish, to have an excuse not to start the army itself. So with this I'll bring you also other projects with a new army that I'm developing, so it can be really quite interesting. And about the use of such, you can have an example here that you find also in other video that I realized, but it's something that I completely value these roller pin because they are really great to realize some details on your bases. And last, I have the green stuff, because to realize all the projects that I'm talking about and I'm thinking about, I need green stuff to realize them. So I bought a bit of them because the one that I bought previously it's almost ended, so I needed to recover my stores, and so I decided to buy a bit, only 4 types of bit anyway, but I needed a lot of green stuff, so I bought a lot of green stuff simply. So this is a sort of intermediate video to make you understand that there are things that you have to use, to buy, to make usage for your own idea to be materialized. I think that anyway, even if it's not a sponsored video, I suggest you to refer to such site in the way to have the access to such type of products. Surely you can find them also on other sites and so on. Simply I find myself good on this site, and so I bought from it quite a lot of things. Simply I suggest to you anyway to think in a different ways. The personalization of your models can also pass through this type of things. The roller pins, for example, are useful also, for example, to realize some type of patterns on your walls, for example, some of your bases, or even if not bases, some other things. Anyway, remember that usage such type of products can be, for example, the roller pin can be quite useful in the way to create something new, and you are not only related to simply the green stuff. You can use also other type of materials and so on to realize some type of improvement for your army and so on. Simply I prefer to use the green stuff for my models, for the basis, but for larger project I use something different because it's quite expensive otherwise. Moreover, you can think, for example, for the blue stuff, that has a lot of meaning, because the blue stuff it lets you, for example, to reproduce some type of sculptures that you create, for example, to make sure that if you need only a little detail without buying a complete other box only to have that details, you can produce it. So it can be really quite interesting. Remember only that if you want to use such type of things, you have to pay attention not to rupture the copyright to do such a thing. So don't copy all models, don't copy everything, simply some type of details, some type of things. Moreover, if you create it, it's quite useful in the way that you can create one time and then replicate more often without too much troubles. So it's quite useful in that way, and I think that it's really quite amazing as possible usages. Moreover, because it's reusable, so even if you need only 1-2 times, then you can reuse such type of material. So it's really quite amazing one. About the MDF bases, the advantages are a lot, because you can use them to cook, for example, because it can be put on an oven, so you can bring them and put them on materials like clays and so on that can be brought in an oven, and so realize a lot of things quite easily. I prefer anyway use them because they are quite useful and they are quite rigid. So being rigid, I'm more able to adapt to make the green stuff even on it. So I find myself better than the normal old basis for the GW, for example, or other ones. So from Dino Mode, it's everything. I invite you to put a like on this video, to subscribe to the channel, to ring the bell, and to comment this video if you are interested in something about this video or you want to suggest me some arguments for other videos. I hope to see you again to the next time.